Okay, it's the Friday night show with Paul Marsh, joined in the studio by Reverend and The Makers. What's going on, guys? The crowd roars!
Your crowd roars better than mine. Do it again. That's great. I like that.
Either that or it's a little bit stalkerish down the end of the phone. You touched on it, as I say, earlier in the week with Andrew. Let's just say you say what you want to say on Twitter, which is a breath of fresh air, and I love that. But do you think that it hinders you at all?
Probably a little bit, yeah, but I don't know, it's hard to measure, innit?
Not naming any other radio stations, but certain people don't want to accept you, your fans, and the music.
Are you not allowed to say that radio station or me?
I'm not allowed to say the radio
Can
station.
I say it?
Because it's, you know, we support local talent here at Express FM.
Am I allowed to?
Hey, it's freedom of speech.
All right, then in that case, you're referring to my views about Radio 1, but, like, put it on in daytime, man, for yourself. Listen for yourself in any given daytime. You just switch it on and listen to what they're pumping out. And there's absolute bona fide geniuses in this country who are, like, having to get jobs in call centres because they're playing Gangnam Style and Calvin Harris and Rihanna and a load of drivel that it says that they should play on a graph. But music's not about graphs, it's an art form, and I think it's rubbish. And what I'm doing is telling the truth, which in the 90s, when Oasis were around, were very popular. In the 80s, during Acid House and Manchester, were very popular. During punk, it were very popular. But nowadays, anybody who tells the truth is viewed as some kind of nutter, for the reason being that everyone's so media-trained and safe, and everyone's trying to, like, bumsuck Fearne Cotton or, like, oh, you're so great, Fearne. It's like, nah, man. How's about somebody just tells the truth?
How many times do you listen to a track, you hear it the first time and you go, oh, that's amazing, I love it. After like the 10th time of hearing it, you're bored of it already. How many times do you hear a track that you don't like at your first listen and you grow to love it?
Well, some of my favourite records, when I first heard them, I was like, ooh, what's that? You know what I mean? Then it's a bit weird. Second time, oh, it's kind of...
Yeah.
About third time, you love it.
Yeah.
But we're not affording any artists that kind of time or that shop window. And I don't think people say, "Oh, you're very outspoken, John. You're very unreasonable." I don't think it's unreasonable to ask why Radio 1 are playing 14-year-old girls Chris Brown records when he smashes his girl's head in a window. You know what I mean?
How's the tune with Calvin Harris coming on?
It's not. Unfortunately, Calvin requested that we worked together, but I would rather gouge out my left eye using a teaspoon than collaborate with Calvin, unfortunately. Unfortunately for Calvin, anyway.
A moment of genius has passed us, unfortunately.
Well, there we go. I mean, as much as I would have loved to have...
You could create the new Gangnam Style.
Do you know what I mean? What's that song he's got? We found love in a wondrous place. Well, you've really summed up my life there, Calvin. What's that Morrissey lyric? It says nothing to me about my life. Yeah, there you go. Like, you know when I'm sat in, like, my terraced house in Sheffield on, like, a rainy Tuesday morning? Like, we found love in a wondrous...
Do you mean to say that you don't identify with that track? Rihanna dancing around the field in a string vest. You don't identify.
I identify with the video. I identify with the video. I connect with the video where Rihanna's looking like a porn star. I connect with that highly. But, like, the song, I just, you know... it's like if I were to be captured by, like, North Korean troops and tortured to death, then they would play me that, I think. You know what
I mean? Before you play a track, which I really, really appreciate,
yep.
I'm going to ask you a few random questions.
Oh, bring it on. I like a random.
Would you rather a zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion?
Alien invasion all day.
You could handle the aliens but not the zombies.
Zombies are like a bit freaky, aren't they? Whereas aliens, plausibility with aliens.
Aliens have lasers.
Invasion would be negative, aren't you? They might come in peace.
Well, that's why I called it an invasion. Invasions are generally a negative thing.
Well, yeah.
The Germans didn't invade Poland kind of going, "Hi guys, we came to make tea."
So these fascist aliens that we're thinking about.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah,
like
negative Nazi aliens.
Nazi aliens from Mars, I like it. I'm into it.
That's the new film coming out soon from Reverend.
Yeah.
How do you pee in the morning with morning wood?
You don't
You don't. You hold it in.
Is this a naughty show? Is this a bit naughty, this show?
Well,
it's a very naughty question
as I
for
say,
radio.
I get away with things that others don't, but less than some.
Okay.
Do you
are,
stand at the back or do you lean
No,
at the
no. Firstly, it's biologically impossible to pee with morning wood, right? It's one or the other, right? So you either get rid of said morning wood, or you just get a bit, semi-detached.
You see, now when you really make it, you can have one of those walk-in showers and just let rip.
Oh, I do already. I've got, I like to have. I'm not wrong with a little pinch. I don't want Laura to hear this, but a little pinch shower don't hurt anyone, does it? No. I find bogies are the way to extract a bogey is to get in the shower. The steam.
Yeah.
Of a proper snotter.
Just have a proper football.
Yeah, like a Robbie Fowler.
Yeah. It's funny, you just answered 3 of my questions all in one then, which is pretty impressive.
Why, were Robbie Fowler involved in it?
No, not Robbie Fowler, but bogies and peeing in the shower.
Oh, wicked.
Which is all
hygiene.
Nice.
Hygiene.
Then that's what I will do. I will not smile, politely agree, and tip my hat to Mad Lizzie on the left-hand side. Although I'm damn sure she doesn't know me. I'm coming out.
Finish up by playing a song
it's
off
called
of the album, which I haven't mentioned, but I love, by the way.
Oh, it's bad, isn't it? Yeah.
I know that you kind of can't do it here, but I'd say Depth Charge is probably my favourite.
You like that one,
yeah. I love
it.
Dirty bass.
If you like Depth Charge, in which case you would definitely enjoy the mixtape, which comes with the album, and is less. It's not really a band; it's a electronic experimentation thing, and it's got loads of guests on it, like Kano and Roots Maneuver and Carbarat, Black Twang, Richard Hawley.
Well, I got sent the album, so I will search for the mixtape.
Get involved, mate. If you like Depth Charge, you're gonna go mad for mixtape.
There you go. Okay, so what track are we gonna hear?
We're gonna hear The Wrestler. 2, 3, 4.
The warmth of the old, the thrill of the new, but he won't be told. Now he's taken the view that the guilt is a foe we'd much rather fight tomorrow. He's taken a hold, now he's had a few, and Sally's sold because she's had a few too. And the guilt is a foe they'd both rather fight tomorrow. So if you grapple, get a grip. Quick, don't slip tonight. No stone cold steam, no men in ties. But there's a 1, 2, 3 when your conscience pins you down. You can come out here where you drop. Kick is quick to scar. Internal tussle is a no holds barred. You had a wrestler and your conscience pins you down. Preventing the pangs, dissuading the doubts, removing the chance of ever being found out. Tango's take 2, so they tag team till tomorrow. The warmth of the old, the thrill of the new, but he won't be told. Now he's taken the view that the guilt is a foe they'd both rather fight tomorrow. So if you grapple, get a grip. Quick, don't slip tonight. No stone cold steam, no men in ties. But there's a 1, 2, 3 when your conscience pins you down. You can come out here with a drop. Kick is quick to scar. Internal tussle is a no holds barred. You had a wrestler and your conscience pins you down. I bet everyone's been a wrestler before, till you find out that you can't have them all. I bet everyone's been a wrestler before, till you find out that you can't have them all. I bet everyone's been a wrestler before, till you find out that you can't have them all. Everyone's been a wrestler before, until you find out that you can't have them all. So if you grapple, get a grip. Quick, don't slip tonight. No stone cold steam, no men in ties. But there's a 1, 2, 3 when your conscience pins you down. You might come out here with your drop. Kick is quick to scar. Internal tussle is a no holds barred. You had a